My fab is Neo. Hello. Oh, Fishy, you sweet soul. Hello, hello, hello. Well, I'm certainly be winning. Just by experiencing these matches. That's clear and easy. Claw for the Archmage. Nice start. Lich with the ring. Eh. So it's definitely gonna be an expansion. On both sides. That's just the nature of this matchup, normally.
A player's forces are under attack.
And who does it better? Nobody is positioning himself aggressively forward. Into these positions here and here. Rather side expansions, bigger reward, bigger XP. And just tank items. Which will help later. But not just yet. Another militia call. Alright, fast level 3 for both of them. Lich has to go into the offensive in a second. To just keep Sock at home, but it's hard to keep a human at home. Skeleton Steel? Oh, he got the Ogre Magi! Oh, sick! Chat, nice observation. Sorath, thumbs up. He did get the Ogre Magi. He couldn't prevent level 3. Alright. Now, is this defense set up well enough? Hard to believe, to be honest. We have a lot of Nova. This Water Elemental must be kept away at all costs, but there's so much more mana. He has another one after this one. Is close to finishing, but Sock is hitting such a wonderful timing. Got a cloak to hide. Perfect strike. Ooh, this was a brutal one. Couple of footmen fell as well, but that's just easy, I guess. In the meantime, ghouls were harassing, but not a single victim, I think. Thank you, Clocky, for the 13-month resub. Phew, and already this game is so bad for 1-0. Archmage got boots now. Archmage got staff now. This defense does look a little better. But we go in again. We just go in again. And footman should be enough. Yeah, he gets the water elemental. But these swords are sharp. Cool. And this is just a... This is a 2-minute tech advantage, maybe? For Sock? It's crazy. And now jump around, Archmage. From the left to the right as if you were a duchy. Warp tech running. Archmage, not the greatest XP gain. 2-0 needs a crazy counter attack. And it might be possible. He needs reveal against the Archmage Shadow Melt. We also have a shop up, so Or do we? Yes, we do.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. I would say this is a pretty good attack, but the way better attack is up here. This is the more important one. 1-0 is finally attacking too. There's a couple of workers falling. 1, 2, maybe 3. But he trades them for ghouls. There's still an economy, and if he needs workers, he can produce them here. Shredder is also not too far away. He's crawling towards level 5, which is like a bit of a silver lining. But yeah, this is too many cancels. I still haven't seen an undead trying to expand on tier 2 and trying to defend the water elementals with the wand of negation.
A player's forces are under attack.
But nobody's willing to experiment with it, apparently. Ooh, man. From bad to worse, we got a fully loaded Zeppelin, and I think that thing has a pretty clear agenda. Oh man, Acolytes already huddling up. Ghouls are there as well, trying to minimize the
Forces are under attack.
surface. Oh, here we go. Is it cancel number 5? Easy. Easy. And then you just portal away. It's worth it, but he's greedy. He wants more ghouls. Doesn't necessarily get him. Oh my god. It's a total disaster. Sock is playing 1-0 like a fiddle. Styling on him. Zeppelin dropping on him. Sock just flexing his muscles. At the moment. Get the workshops. I mean, 1-0 is tier 2 on 1 base. He can play whatever he wants. He can go mess Dragonhawks now and win. Sock turns into an aerial assassin. It was a bit of repair. The Garg isn't strong enough. And rinse and repeat. Drop the base again. And he's so rich, he can of course afford the town portals. As long as there's the water elemental, it's all good. And that is the haunted gold mine gone. So much exorcism on this gold mine. I can't believe it. Lich gets level 5. But man, how well Sock rotated out of his footman at the perfect timing. This is rough. It is admirable that 1-0 is still in this. Okay. Big, but probably also desperate attack. By the way, we get the second hero at the 13-minute mark. That's so late.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that thing still has to be leveled. I'm very curious how 120 wants to do this. Apparently he has a vision. Maybe during Cancel 5 and 6 he had an epiphany how to do this properly. Or he just likes to be tortured. That is also fine. If it's consensual. But this is not consensual. I mean, he stays, so it kinda is. Level 5. Off we go. Can we take this fight already? We got the first two statues out. Ghouls are almost meaningless at this stage. Level 5 Lich is of course fantastic, but you know what this Lich also is? Quite dead! Not undead, but dead. Oh, actually take that back. He fought out bravely. But then the DK is dead. Not undead, but dead. And now I'm sure. Just domination start to finish. At least we got an expo up. Can I get a round of applause for this haunted gold mine coming up at the 14-minute mark? Unfortunately, got a third base. We get a Dreadlord, which can be a great counter. To Gyro specifically, also against the Mountain King. And we get Banshees. Now look at that. Archmage surrounded, no TP. But we have staffs, unfortunately. The human tier 3. Strongest in melee. By quite a bit, actually. He's just trying hero focus. And why not? There was a 6 leave. Oh, 1-0. You're fighting. No way, dude. If he wins this game, Sock can just uninstall for today. But we're still far away from it. Levels in favor of Sock. Bases in favor of Sock. Units in favor of Sock.
A player's forces are under attack.
We're keeping calm. We're keeping calm. Banshees are working on the master training, so he has possession. And I think Sock expected abominations. That's why he went into slow so early. Very, very, very good effort by 120 after all the cancellations to find a win condition. Unfortunately, everything before that wasn't up to snuff. Thanks, though. Thank you. Master training done in a second. We have 2 staffs against it. No polymorph against it. Here we go. Will we see possession? Oh, number one. Sock, staff. Not at all. Okay. In the meantime, ghouls are getting slaughtered. We don't have anti-magic potions. Maybe because the spells aren't level 2 just yet. We only have one knight, right? Yep. No second possession here. We have curse on a lot and some dispel. But not too much. But in the back line, statues are getting sniped as well. Level 3 Mountain King. Supply is speaking volumes. And this tragedy is over. And again, the Lich is not a great solution to Archmage Water Elemental Footman. It just isn't. You don't have this. Don't have the summons that a Cryptlord provides, and you don't have the timings that a DK provides. And Autumn Leaves goes relatively quickly to Sock, but appreciate the fighting spirit. Appreciate the fighting spirit. This has not always been the case in 1-0, so we're fine. We're fine. Next up, Last Refuge. What's the name of the new build order website Neo showed recently? WC3.no. WC3.no. It's crazy how 1-0 matches up so well against Happy, but is pretty much a tier 2 player in all other situations. Bro. What the hell is your standard? Tier 2 in all other situations. This guy won B Cup. This guy was one of the MVPs of Stars War. This guy is dumpstering Lin. This is so wrong. So wrong. Just because you're not dominating every matchup, that makes you a tier 2 player. Warcraft fans and their standards and expectations, man. It's out of this world. Let's see how much damage he can do now. And if he can prove Twitch meme 7 wrong. It's an MK opener on Last Refuge against the Dreadlord. Let's go. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I haven't seen this too often. Dreadlord versus Mountain King. So we have mercenary access here. That helps the Dreadlord. But also helps Sock because there's Dispel against Sleep. Both will once again be going for expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
We leave the mercenary camp alone.
The player's forces are under attack.
And I want to see a lot of carrion swarms, lots of sleep surrounds, and an even series. I want to see the Dreadlord work. 1-0 did this to Fortitude in a show match a couple of weeks ago. And that was the only map he won. That was Autumn Leaves. Can the Mountain King counter this better than 40's Archmage did at the time? Mountain King is going to be very, very, very powerful and not the strongest foil against the... against the Stormbolts. By the way, I have to interfere here real quick. Our friend Twitch Meme 7 says Tier 1 is only happy 40 Lin. Bro, 1-0 dumpsters Lin almost every single time in the past couple of weeks. 2-1, 4-2, 4-2, 3-1, 2-1. Like, what are you even talking about? You're just wrong. Now go back further. You were talking about at the moment, dude. Why should I go back further when we're talking about at the moment? I showed you the past 2 months. How long is a moment?
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
We got 2 level 3 heroes, and we got a banger of a fight coming up with Mercs and with Clap and with Carrion Swarm and all the damage. No Water Elementals, but the piercing damage is still here with Berserkers and Shadow Priest. We got also Ghouls raging here. We got an attempt of a push here, but this time Expo comes up, mana is plenty, and Sok has to abandon this. This was a massive delay on Sok's Expo. Woohoo! This was a very, very good defense. This puts 1-0 in a good spot. Leaves the Mountain King alone because he knows he has a staff. I like that.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh my god, these Claps, dude. This is crazy. Clap's gonna be so good against these ghouls for a long, 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 long time. I just love the Clap spell, man. It's so impactful. It's so forceful. And another 2 casualties here.
Forces are under attack.
So in resources, One to 0 should be ahead. Clap is the better answer to all this ground we got. Is this what Neo's into? Claps that are forceful and impactful. Well played. Well played. Well played. Thanks to Clarities, we're gonna have a lot of clap, 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 clap. And yeah, ghouls, man. Ghouls just get destroyed. Going clap 2 was absolutely the right call. As long as you keep the mana management up. But 1-0 also could have lost a lot more. But yeah, what do you do against these claps? You need heal scrolls or air units or anti-magic shield on everything. Dark Geist 85, thank you very much for the sub. Carrion Swarm is good, but there was a heal scroll. And you can't really afford to sleep spam because it's still that expensive. Now he got sleep level 2. And with one more Carrion Swarm, which he should have soon, that's a triple kill in the waiting. Sock, the movement isn't good. You're just lighting it up for your opponent. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know if he wanted to get rid of that all or what, but that could have been salvaged better. That was a massive, massive, massive XP gain. And of course, time for the tech. We are going Gargs, everybody, versus human. Because what are humans supposed to do against it is the question. You can't go Griffins. You can't go Gyros. Because there's Carrion Swarm. And then you kind of have to go into Dragonhawks. But they're not the best unit I've ever seen. Dragonhawks were considered the counter to Dreadlord. But now we go double workshop. Are you really that confident that you think you can dodge the swarms? Because that's what you gotta do. Blood Mage second, nice alternative. Siphon always good. Banish Bolt crazy. But good pressure by the tier 2 player 120. Quite a rising star. He might be a good player someday. But Siphon is a huge help. He took the Thunderclap away from him now basically by going air, and it's a lot of Gargs in very little time. With triple crypt, that's what you get. But Gargs don't do damage to anything on the ground. So is it just Knights Gyros and you're really, really, really confident in your micro-control? Wish you all the best, Sock, but I have my doubts. Ich putze nur. Danke für den Sub. He's not rank 1 on BNet, so not A tier for me. Ooh, there we go. 2 gyros. That was not the perfect micro-control. No, 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 no.
Players' forces are under attack.
Well, Stefan goes on a rampage, dude. In the chat. I don't know, I fueled it myself. But we get level 5 Dreadlord. And that will fuel the extinction of gyrocopters. My mod said no more tier talks. Well, we gotta put this game on hold to make a tier list of Warcraft 3 players. Hey, okay. Stefan, I'll obey. How do you deal with these? How do you deal with the Gargs? I mean, if heal scroll would work on like mechanical, yeah, maybe.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, okay. He held lots of gyros back. That is a good engagement here. He still has 3 seconds. And oh, Gargs. Okay, wants to lure them in. Blood Mage is dead. Just nuked out of his shoes. Still have 12. 12 gyros. 3 towers. Quite some berserkers. Oh, there was almost an invite for a Carrion Swarm if he dives like 2 meters further. Whoa, boy, that was a good one. Everything that stands in front of the gyros is soaking up damage. But the Gargs... Oh, I don't know if that's not a Suicide Squad here. Who has the better air control? It's really wonky. But yeah, he's just playing around the cooldown of Carrion Swarm. Just like that. Hadouken! Ah! Yo! That was a good one. It was a real good one. And now you can fight Gargo-E Gyro. And can take it home. 20 food lead. The ground, yeah, will also be dominated by Carrion Swarm. 1-0 makes the Dreadlord look like the best hero in the world. It looked kind of dicey when the Mountain King was clapping everything. But he ate the damage, sent the ghouls back home. And now this just without towers, man. This is so rough. Mountain King level 5 went clap. Third, by the way. That's odd. But hey, 1-0 wins the map with the Dreadlord. And this is not the first time in recent history where he manages to win matches with the Dreadlord. And we love him for it. Rude by Sock to not wait for level 6 Dreadlord. Yeah, it was well played. Well played. By 1-0. And with that, it's tied. 1-1. Tier Tier 2 performance. Never got to black sit. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. That was a good comment, Dipmore. Appreciate that. Sock, having lost, might have shed a tear. Good one, good one, good one. God damn, sorry. I'm working directly against what my mod said, but that's hella funny. That was hella funny comments. The next game is in 90 seconds. We started a little bit later to the party because we watched the 8 news, which everybody should, and talked about it a bit, and then the games were always ready. Now we caught up. And now we have to wait a little bit. ESL Makosh with the $50, dude. Mr. Buck is tier 1 or will be soon. Yeah, with €50 donation, tier talk is allowed 100%. For $50, you can talk about all the tiers you want. And Starbucks, second highest MMR on the War 3 Champions ladder, guys. Going into Dubai. That is top. That is top. The Crestfallen with the 10 gifted subs. What the hell is going on today? Hail Satan, my little lamb. Appreciate you. We can bribe Neo. Always has been the case. True. True. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. Feels good. Feels good. The tide will be hunted. Right here. right now. As an ex-streamer, I know how regular support is crucial. Hell yeah, dude. 50 bucks is a lot as well. It's freaking great. Freaking great. But I'm an extra, my dude. Now I have money at GG. Good that you spend it on us. One. Another series that's tied. And I wouldn't mind going full distance. Labyrinth is waiting in the upper bracket semi-final that we'll also be seeing today. 2 more maps for each of these contenders. Follow him. Dreadlord. 3rd different map. 3rd different hero. For Sock, we go back to the Archmage. That was the more successful role. That is the more reliable role. And that is now the first time we see meta games. Usually I'd say happy is better.
A player's forces
in Dreadlord Undead Human. But 1-2-0 is better in DK openers and Dreadlord, I guess. But let's see what he has to offer here. Did the Archmage run out of gas? It looked like the animation was through. He was supposed to throw the fireball, and then there was no fireball. Didn't pay the bill. Oh man, forgot about that. So once again, we try to establish bases, second bases, and then it's about the cancel culture again. The one true, real working cancel culture is human vs. undead. My mod Stefan throws his hands up like, oh no, the next fire, getting the 3rd extinguisher of the day. Great creeping, love that. This is 2 spots at the same time, while building a tower, while scouting, lots and lots of multitasking. And it might actually be 1-0 being the aggressor. The Sock is playing it, I don't want to say slow or careful, but he takes his time with the level 3. And that is a cancel for sure. But on the other side, this is also a cancel for sure. Yeah, no chance. No chance 1-0 can hold anything here. Everything slippery, glitching through his hands. Maybe we should talk a bit about ping differences to calm things down. Ah, Warcraft Champions took that away from us with a brilliant feature that's the ping equalizer. So that discussion is on hold.
player's forces
Archmage still shocking around. Love it. Second cancel. There's also... great scout. So he knows that there's a second attempt and all these juicy, juicy, juicy militia. Well, Archmage got the cancel. Can staff back. 1-0 is at home here. Can't really do much. And nobody's teching. We even get a graveyard. Prior to the tech. Just because... that sound always. Oh. Is there a way to get rid of the towers again with such few forces? I'm not too sure about that. Blasting through mana, trying to get rid of repair a little bit. But I don't know. I don't think this is successful at all. It's a distraction, but it didn't work too well as a distraction. It feels like we're back on autumn leaves. And the Haunted Goldmine's getting cancelled and cancelled and cancelled and cancelled. This time though, at the very least, Sock can't expand either. And when is this Archmage running out of water elementals? That was a good one, right? An Archmage running out of water elementals. As if that ever happens.
The town is under siege.
Get some damage in before it expires. And Archmage is back. But alright, we got that Spirit Tower now. And that secures... Is it securing the Expo? I'm not sure. You can never be sure. There might be a Zeppelin just dropping tons and tons and tons of units on you, and then your... what you thought is secured base is gone.
A player's forces are under attack.
Archmage has a staff and an invo potion. It's not really threatened here. Cryptlord also very, very low mana. Just trying to get... oh, wow. That's a lot of water elementals. I think this water elemental told the other water elemental to help him. Just what you do among brothers. And then you kill each other. It's kind of an odd analogy. But yeah, this is a crucial moment for Sock. Oh, actually, he's too late to cancel anything. He is too late to cancel anything. We're finally getting double income. We're finally getting tier 2 bases. And it's very, very, very close. Water homies? It's hydro homies.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, just took us 10 minutes. But we got there. Now how will the game unfold? Once again with the Shredder. Is it worth to go for the Zeppelin drops now? Because do you really want to creep and have nothing left on the map for Mountain King and Pally? Not really. But it's also to be expected. Archmage is looking good. Mountain King still has some catching up to do. And then what's the tier 3 strategy? Will we have any Griffins? Will we just go Knights Gyros? Ooh, deforestation is real. Bit of a stalemate situation. When everybody expecting the other player to make the next move. But then, guys, just gobble up the map. Super even. Both also rich. Sock currently a little low on lumber, but that's just due to all the buildings and the tech, and he got a shredder to make up for that. Easy, easy, easy. Ooh, that was a very aggressive move here. I like how he takes the turtle away, gets the consumable. Archmage a little bit late to the party. Big mana potion as well. And I think 1-0 can do it. I've seen undeads in way worse spots at the 12-minute mark. Question is, what's the tech say? Tier 3? Yeah, of course. Lich will be coming in a sec, but is he going Banshees against this or not? Ooh. No level 2 Archmage yet. No level 2 DK yet without aura. It's a bit problematic. Knights, Griffins, Pally, all coming. Sock will explode. Too high supply. Doesn't have the farms yet. That will kneecap him a little bit. What is it? Can't allow this to be stolen, and it isn't. What do we got? What do we got? Archmage. Okay. Another Acolyte. When he's already at 10. Does he want to expand? But wait, did he build a sacrificial pit? No. Huh? No way. He's not expanding here. What the hell is this statue doing here? That's for free? I mean, he could morph it. Okay, he gets caught. He could morph it into destroyers then. But he... Woo! Sock is busy at the bottom. He traps 4 gyros for nothing! Sock was looking somewhere else. Uh-oh! That was a good chunk of your anti-air, my friend. But it's only 1 destroyer, no mana, because the statue was here for such a long time. Acolyte is the scout, making sure that there's no third base. First tower gone! Massive AoE! And a lot of workers are falling. When will 1-0 get out of there? Does he want to get out of there at all? Lich definitely gets out of there. 6 feet under now, Mountain King 3. And maybe was a little too greedy here. 8 food falling in a second. Lich Tavern revive? No, not really, right? Not on level 1. But that was a lot of workers. Still oversaturated here. Took it from the lumber workers where the Shredder has the longest way home. What the hell? He could be here. Anyway, not the biggest of deals, I think. Another Fiend falling because you can never run away from a Stormbolt. This attack will probably make it... Darkness with the Lich emoji. I like. This will probably make it impossible for Sock to get a third base. Oh, is there another clash? There is. No front line, no Banshees. Where's the hope for 1-0 then? We see Knights slaughtering the Fiends. We see Gyro's webbed Griffin healed. Mountain King clapping away. But also the Impale. Quite powerful, I gotta say. Lich, again, gotta leave. But this is 2 Fiends about to fall. 3 Fiends about to fall. Too much AoE. Way too much AoE. And I'm not really sure if that attack was the not going for a town portal was the right call. And I'll always ask the question where the Banshees are if you face Mountain King Paladin Griffins. Because anti-magic shield is just so damn good. And if you don't build them, well, you get demolished. Some sweet saves here. The army is basically gone. It's gonna be a mystery forever and ever. Why he's so reluctant to go for Banshees.
A player's forces are under attack.
I mean, he just caught him pants down and nipped him in the butt. That's what he did. He nipped him in the butt.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, I don't know if he wanted to expand here with that Acolyte. Could have used a Beetle for it. I don't know, but this is hopeless. There is no hope left in the 50 foot of 1-0. Can try to run away, can try to hide, but Sock is just getting more and more and more powerful. Still a heal scroll, but value of that with such few units, not great. And the Mountain King has an unlimited reservoir of hammers. The poor undead heroes who did nothing wrong gotta suffer. Big time. Big time! Get baptized and disappear, and that is game. Ah, can't help but feel there was more possible for 1-0. But being a bit greedy, being reluctant to TP away after the TP in, damage was done. Peasants were killed. I mean, the drive-by is enough, isn't it? Apparently not for greedy 1-0. And then a good chunk of his army was gone. His army was also hard countered. And boom. Caesar put the thumbs down and killed him. GG. Two 2-1. Sock on the way. He has a different philosophy to this matchup, and sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. I'm gonna grab a pair of socks and then I'll be back with game 4 at match point. Can't find them. There we go. Concealed Hill is gonna be our next game, and I mean, I'm casting these games quite a bit, right? So I still think DK Tet Fiends is 1-0's strongest strategy. But he just keeps on not playing them. I don't know why. But it is what it is. Can Sock close this out on Concealed? Or will we get another full series? Thank you, Dave, boy, for the 59 month. That is a long ass time. It is 1 month away from the 5 years, my dude. One to 0 under pressure. Might be thrown to the lower bracket against Lawlion, which would be another foreshadowing for the Bet Boom Classics in Dubai at October 11. And then we would get Labby and Sock in the winner brackets. In B Cup, 1-0 still alive. We'll be up against Kaho on October 18. As B Cup goes into a little bit of a break, but returns in 2 weeks. Sock there in the lower bracket after defeating Foggy, now up against Moon. Moon. It is an Archmage. It is a Crypt Lord.
Player's forces are under attack.
So no DK Fiends, unfortunately. Why does he go Crypt Lord this map when human takes good damage from poison nulls on this expo? Wouldn't DK Res be great? Pishna. The decision making of 1-0 is unexplainable to me. And I can't, like, I can of course question it. But he's a freaking god amongst men playing Warcraft. So he does something right. But he's trying to brute force the Crypt Lord here now a bit. Maybe he felt confident with it. Maybe he doesn't feel comfortable with the Tet Fiends anymore. It is very hit or miss. But yeah, I gotta say, I don't quite understand it either. But that doesn't really say much, does it? So, a bit of poison damage, but apart from that, camp is clean. Wants to harass a little bit, as a couple of ghouls are running south, so he has the right read, but can't prevent level 3, and this inventory for Sock is disgusting. Claws and Mantle. The last one, a bit unfortunate. And we're approaching a time where boots and staff are available. One ghoul down. But it's still 5 workers. This is clean. This is really clean. And here's the Wrecking Ball. Deconstruction Enterprises Sock, how can we help you? Hey, I got this spooky gold mine here. I want to get out. Oh, nice impale. Can he hold on? I don't. Oh, one more flash or two. Okay, 1-0 holds with the picture perfect impale surround. And that's a problem. Because he staffed up, he couldn't staff out. And that is a problem. 1-0, you must have the read that he's healing here. Oh, he doesn't send a beetle. Oh, if only he sent a beetle. This Archmage would be crippled for minutes.
A player's force
Now he's there. Hold the phone. Impale surround? No. Bit sloppy by 1-0. Not perfect today. But let's see if it's enough regardless. Human Expo up and running. Undead Expo up and running.
A player's force
And where does Sock attack now? Still towards the economy. But it's a 2-pronged attack. Putting 1-0 out of his comfort zone. Archmage can staff out again, but carries no TP, so everything that is surrounded is probably dead. Sweet block here. Oh, sexy Sock. No, it's just a ghoul. And it's also a statement. Controlling water elementals is a hard thing to do. Doesn't really work that way, and mostly because the ghouls were all freed from their duties up the top, and he sent them down again. But it's minimal damage, it's one peasant at a time. And solid XP. Tech-wise, Sock is ahead. And the Crypt Lord was way closer to these footmen. It's about edging out tiny victories to lead to a bigger advantage. Loco Mojo, thank you for the 49 month. Love how the sub counter is rising today. Appreciate it. And Urquhart Fish Dog. That's a nice nickname, man. Rolls off the tongue. Urquhart Fish Dog. Thank you for the prime. Impale in. Dude, butt crumbs with the 42 month. Dude. What can I say about you that I haven't been said that hasn't been said before? B2W buddy in the chat.
A player's forces
There we go. Thank you, Curious. Expo is secured. Tier 2 is unfolding. Tier 3 started on both sides. It's been a windy early game, but now we got the calm before the storm. Yeah, there was quite a few. That was 3 subs in 1 minute. Oh no, he never repaired this. He never repaired this, and Sock comes in with the panda. Achoo! Yo, this expo might be gone with Blizzard! He sings the song of ice and fire towards this haunted gold mine. Another breath should be ready in a bit. He's trying to repair as good as he can. But is there a chance even? Blizzard controlled with Impale. Footy's controlled as well. But it's too good. It's too hot. It's too cold. And it's too much. Oh man, base in shambles. 120 did not see this coming at all. So brave staying in there. Now he knows he got a TP out. Haunted gone. Ziggurat gone. Brilliant attack by Sock. And I mean, he could have repaired. For like 5 minutes straight. He could have repaired. He got greedy. Or a bit lazy. And he didn't repair. And when you don't repair, stuff breaks. That was a sick one. Well identified, Sock. Now the Gargs roam. Looking for a cannon tower, but And Sock might be able to take this now. The entire series. He is stuck with Blizzard Archmage and a Panda. And this time, 120 goes Banshees.
A player's forces are under attack.
That also means... Richie! What's up, dude? Hope you're having a great week. I hope the heart of the cards was with you. That's the right game that's the game you're playing, right? That one card game. Alright. Thank you, Richie, for the raid. And welcome all the raiders! We see how an Archmage Panda combo is continuously wrecking the second base of 120, who has no counter to this at the moment. Can the Banshees turn this around? If there's a unit that can turn this around, it's gotta be Banshees. But I don't think Sock will give him the opportunity. He just stays comfortably at 50 food, paying no upkeep whatsoever. Oh! 2 gyros for free, not bad. What I was about to say was, before the raid came in, with the Mountain King gone, that's one less cancel against possession. And Breath of Fire is a bit underwhelming on level 1, I gotta say. Katga's Pipe on 120, by the way, on Banshees. That's extraordinary. That is exactly the item he wanted and needed to still make this a series. You got control magic, by the way, getting mortar teams in. Mortar teams sometimes hard to keep alive against Impale Nova. And 120 is soon to be mining again.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we are on 2 base again. Like, this ain't over yet. 120 is very resilient today. And flute on top for the fiends. Not bad. Drunken Haze will be quite a help, because there's no dispel against it, really. And for Inner Fire, of course, the same. Only one staff. 2 banshees, soon to be 4. Then we got curse and anti-magic and possession. Well, not too much possession, and curse is gonna be flipped back thanks to breakers. Very timely transition by Sock, by the way, going into breakers. Really like that. Is it time? 2 knights about to be turned undead. And you might at one point miss the water elementals. Just for scouting. You could use gyros for that though. Whoa, lots of militia coming. 7 of them. We also get invisibility. And the 2-2 upgrade. Ooh, Sock is cooking on 80 food. 120 is trying to catch up in supply. Item-wise, heal scroll, invul, heal pot, plus mana potion, beast scroll. Are ghouls enough against breakers, or are the heroes enough against breakers? We'll see. Sock wants the high ground. He wants the stalemate breaker. Let's see. Fully anti-magic shelled army. And he might regret not doing that earlier. Night staff out. Okay, there was one. Breath of fire, but there's anti-magic, anti-magic, anti-magic. He just completely ignores the breakers. Shredder is in. He wants a connection to these towers to not give Sock the high ground with ease. Lots of workers there as well, up for grabs. Banshees at one point have to reapply the anti-magic. Oh, that fiend falls in seconds against all that normal damage. So does the Shredder, but that's an invite to Blizzard and Breath of Fire. So strong, but 120 also reaches the backline. DK far forward, Cryptlord no mana no more. And now it's time for decision making. Level 5 Archmage being nuked, he wants him. Can he get him? Not really. Could have forced a town portal here, I guess, but the pally is there. So is the coil. In the backline, there is anti-magic, but only on the banshees themselves. DK surrounded! Is this the way out of the winner bracket? 4-1-2-0. Lost quite a bit. Gets out of there, though. With 1 knight that he stole. But that's a lot of time for towers again. 1,200 gold for Sock. 120, what now? Ghouls are gone. He will be mining a lot longer from his expo. About 5 minutes. Dreadlord close to 5. Another possession maybe? Mana might be an issue. We got a Night Mirror here. There is a mischance. This is a high ground. And that helps Sock, of course. Ooh, does this Cryptlord need a coil? No consumables really except this mana potion. Possession again. Knight. Staff out. Well done by Sock. Always paying attention. It's really, really hard to see in the heat of the moment. But people are also getting better at it. And the AoE damage of Panda and Archmage is working so well together. Fiend falling. Cryptlord half HP. Drunken Haze is also... Oh, okay, we don't see Drunken Haze, but slow is also painful. He has to TP from his front yard, not feeling well. Sock's army is massive. But so is 120's. He just couldn't get a single kill in this engagement. And now it's up. Now it's up. Blizzard 3, Breath of Fire 2. hero levels. Is it in the end the hero levels? 120 needs heal scrolls bad. Leon! I hope you had a wonderful stream, mate. We are seeing the last moments, maybe, of Sakura's 120. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Okay, we're fighting here now. Outside of tower range. Dude, Blizzard makes anti-magic shields disappear in seconds. That's crazy. Alongside the Breath of Fire, of course. We got an Abomination in. There's a lot of disease soon to be spread, but is it really? Because that thing is about to fall. Everything in the back line is just clumped up. Oh, this is not good. This is not good for 120. The breaker wall. Seemingly unbreakable, undefeatable, unpassable. And that A-bomb didn't even spread too much. Invo potion on the panda to not risk anything. The mana potion is gone. There's no X factor in this fight anymore. It's a slow and steady demise. Death by cuts of 1,000 ice shards. Woohoo! Tja. That is now a problem. Archmage damage. You can check it here, Darkness. It's on the overlay. 20,000. This is unwinnable, man. The feedback takes away all the mana and provides damage, basic. Like the pipe is already providing damage because feedback amplifies damage a bit. It's just, this AoE is insane. That panda was a good choice. Instead of defending the third base, Sok is pushing 120's second base. That is mental. And yeah, everything is clumped up. Like, the entire time. In this position, it's hard not to have that situation. But if I criticize Orc players for not splitting their Wyvern, I gotta criticize that a little bit as well. Sok takes this series with 3-1 and played very well. Barely any obvious mistakes. 120, I would say, didn't play his best. Like, he didn't play his best strategy today, in my opinion. The Lich opener is still a mystery to me. We saw Banshees not working, but Sok also having that Panda Blizzard ready with the Zeppelin drop because he realized 120 is not repairing his Haunted Gold Mine. Mwah!